This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gerard Farrelly.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you're listening to Agony Rants. A very special Eurovision bonus episode.
I know. I'm just looking at my headset here, actually. You know, my headset is from a gaming headset, so it actually has a little mic on the side, and it looks very cool.
You look very futuristic. You do look
Thank
like this is very Loreen.
No. I think, to be fair, I was very impressed with Loreen. I'm not going to lie. You know, she's definitely kept the yoga up. Definitely.
Niamh, we didn't think we'd be seeing each other again for another 2 weeks. We thought we've got our Eurovision episodes are done and dusted. But after the advent, I don't know what you would call them. I mean, what would you call them? After the wild journey that was Saturday night, we just thought it would be remiss
if we didn't address
if we didn't record a bonus episode to talk about this.
I
because,
know.
I mean, just, while the powder's dry.
I know. It's so crazy. Like, I didn't expect the reaction that happened, but I also didn't expect the interval act. But there's a million things to talk about. Like, it was so funny. I kind of heard that Sonia was doing the interval act, but it was a bit of a shocker, to discover they were going to feature me. And actually, the funny part was, the whole way through, I was thinking to myself, it looks like she's about to win this. And then it turns out, let's just show you the moment where your heart broke like 30 years ago. Again.
I thought it was weird, right? And it was weird for a number of reasons, right?
Okay.
One, Better the Devil You Know is not even her biggest hit.
No.
So I was like, oh, if Sonia's on and it's the songs of Liverpool, then do You'll Never Stop Me Loving You. That was the number one.
Yes.
But then there was this like weird fake news. Do you remember Sonia who won? Forget about it. We won't finish the bit. And here she is again. It's like why not say she was pipped to the post? But wasn't she brilliant? What she did was good enough anyway. Instead of pretending she won. That was weird.
Well, it wasn't like that they were pretending, but they started showing this montage of the two of us, but it was all, here's a 12 for UK, 12 for UK, 12 for UK. But actually, we didn't win. And they showed me getting a winning point and everything. And I was like, how weird is that? I was so glad I was doing the votes after that, because honestly, I don't know how I would have been able to address it. Because I would have thought, oh my God, I'll have to give that trophy back now.
That said, I have to say, she belted it out of the park.
She did.
I mean, it was like she hit the stage like a little tornado and she gave it her all. I thought she was fab. Really good. But Niamh,
I'm delighted.
It was not the performance of the night. On your special day. Your day of days, Niamh.
This is my day. And we're discussing how wonderful Sonia is.
It's the 30th anniversary of your win. And Niamh, are you having a lovely day?
Yeah, lovely day. Thanks so far. So far, I've talked about Sonia at least
Niamh,
4 times.
It's 6:30 in the evening, and I swear to God, you're glammed up now. You're ready to go to the ball. Is this? Have you recorded? Have you recorded the video for today?
No, I'm just about to do it actually after this. So I thought I'd get the joy from you, because I know that you adore me. So I was thinking I'm going to be really lifted from this.
Niamh,
so now,
of course,
So yes, I'm going to do my last video for this year, on the Eurovision trail today. It's the big one.
Okay, so you're recording it after this. Okay, well, we'll make sure that you're really you're really like buoyed up and lifted from chatting to me.
What was for you? What was the standout performance of the night?
Niamh, it was the Irish jury. You giving the votes.
Oh,
for loads of reasons. I'll tell you why. Right?
Why?
Number one. We spoke about how you should advertise Agony Rants in that little spot, which obviously you couldn't do. However, being dressed in the Agony Rants colour.
I know. Very subtle.
I mean,
very subtle.
Talk about branding, Niamh. I was very impressed.
I was very on brand and also very sparkly, more sparkly than I would be in my entire life. But it was fun.
There was a lot of nuns went blind putting that outfit together.
Oh, without a doubt. I went in there to RT Wardrobe and I said, make me the colour of agony rants.
And they succeeded, Niamh. Well done.
They really did.
Well done.
Okay, so that's the first point.
I also very much liked that when Graham Norton threw over to you, he said, here is Sonia's arch nemesis. Now, myself and a lot of Agony Rants listeners, because I have had, I would say, about 30 people DM me to say that this is, without a shadow of a doubt, this is absolute evidence that Graham Norton listens to Agony Rants.
Oh, I'd say every week. Without a doubt. I'd say his Monday's not complete.
I agree. Now, I've searched the list of bonus subscribers. He's not on it. But look, there's a lot of people that listen that aren't on that, Niamh, so we're not going to have a go.
Oh, no. Graham loved, that I spoke in Irish. I think he was quite impressed with that. And the other thing he did was because I kind of mentioned Sonia in my little, good to see Sonia after 30 years. And he started to laugh when I said that. Now, I was at a slight disadvantage, right? Because I had an earpiece in, and because of the delay, I couldn't listen to the outside. So they had it all gated so you couldn't hear anything else. So I literally heard Graham say, hi, Niamh, or whatever. And literally, I just had to talk. I had no idea, what was happening in the hall or anything like that. So I've heard since people were quite excited, but I didn't see it. But I heard there was booing as well, which is interesting.
There was booing. Now, this is very interesting. I've been doing a bit of research on this. Apparently, the first time I heard booing, it made me nervous because it was when they did the leaderboard of who had won the most Eurovisions. Oh. And when they said Ireland, there was a boo in the arena.
No. Why?
Yes. I don't know. I'd say Sonia had all her mates in. It was Liverpool.
No, do you know what it is? I think they were so keen for Sweden to win this year. They were very keen. Now, to be honest, most of the fans I spoke to wanted Finland to win. Yeah,
I was the same. Finland or Italy.
Oh, I loved Italy. And I loved France. I always loved France. But, I watched that programme 3 times.
France was great, actually.
Yeah, I had to watch that programme 3 times because I was standing in waiting to give those results. You have to practice that 30 seconds 3 times. So I was in RTE from 1 o'clock on the Saturday till 12 o'clock that night to do 30 seconds.
Niamh. No, you should be rocking in at this point, Niamh. They know.
I took the advantage.
They know you're a talent. They know you can do it. You don't need rehearsal. Did they feed you? Did you get your voucher? Did you go to canteen?
I took the food. I did. And not only that, I went over and
Did you
Tommy
go over in the blue dress?
No. But I went over, right? And Tommy was the chef, and Tommy kept coming out and hugging me because he was from Ballymun as well. So I had 4 hugs from Tommy. So I earned my moussaka. I don't care what anybody says.
We'll hug for moussaka. So you couldn't hear anything in the arena when Graham Norton was talking to you?
No. So I don't know what happened when I came on stage. I just had to say what I had prepared and, hope that they wouldn't talk to me because I think you noticed that they weren't really responding to the people who were actually talking because otherwise there's quite a delay. So they couldn't really interact because I'd have been all over that, as you can imagine. Okay. But it kind of worked out quite well. But I actually couldn't hear anything that was happening.
Well, it was great. But here was the thing that I found out. Apparently they use anti-booing technology. So it's basically like noise reduction that when it hears boos, it just kind of shuts it out. And I did notice once or twice because they were, when Loreen was getting votes, they were like shutting down the boos.
Wow.
Very interesting, Niamh.
It is.
I know. I'd love that. Imagine at a gig. It would be amazing. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want it for booing because I don't get booed, but I do get the odd, face like a smacked arse in the front row. Like,
yeah, but you need a laser for that. You need a laser for that. You just kind of point the laser, take her out while she's not looking at you.
Or just a mic stand. So tell us, did you, how did you feel then when you saw all the 93 footage for the first time? Because did you see it for the first time in a dress rehearsal?
Yes, I saw it on the Friday night and I was looking at it going, wow. I knew that she was on in the interval act. And then when they started showing the interval act, which was kind of interesting, all these ex-Eurovision stars, not ex, that's the wrong word, but, other Eurovision people, singing the songs. And I thought it was interesting. I quite enjoyed it. And of course, the Icelandic boy came out and did Whole Again. My whole life was complete. But
that was amazing.
Amazing. Like the greatest winner that never won. That is the man there. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like amazing.
Yeah.
So actually I was really enjoying it. And then they showed her talking about the thing and it was a whole thing. And then they started showing the footage and I was going, this is hilarious. What the hell is going on? I didn't know what was happening.
It was a bit like, do you remember She Lost? That's what the footage said to me.
It felt a little bit like, but to be honest with you, I've said this before, she sang that song into second place, she sang it for all the votes that she got. She was great on the day. There's no denying. I mean, the response I got on social media was hilarious. Like they were all going, oh my gosh, Niamh Kavanagh won that. It didn't do me any harm, I'm not going to lie. But it was like, was very weird.
It was weird. I thought it was very weird. I thought it was weird that there was no Irish acts in the mix over there either.
No.
Very weird.
No. There was very nothing. Weird. I mean, to be honest, 7 winners, wouldn't you have thought they'd have asked Johnny to sing one of them or Linda? I mean, and Johnny's still a great singer. I don't know why they wouldn't have looked at that and said, can we get one of those? There wasn't a single. Now, mind you, there was a whole gang of them over there. I think I was nearly the only one who didn't rock up into Liverpool at one point. I was busy here, obviously, but, it was like, goodness me, like they were all...
And also we did see it on telly on Saturday night beforehand.
Oh, yes, because they had the orchestral thing that we did last year. Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it because I was standing waiting to have my earpiece in, but also...
you only had 2 hours to go before your 30 seconds on telly, so you were standing by.
But actually, the thing that got me was, I don't like looking at myself on television, but I think the reaction was pretty good, so that's okay. Nobody wrote to me and said you were absolutely cat, so that's my benchmark.
It's always good when that happens, isn't it, Niamh?
I know, you weren't cat.
I saw that thing, like the Waterloo, like, where you're the only one that knows the words and they're all looking at you going, for the love of God. Yeah, that was, I saw that.
Did they
that was
show
standard.
that? That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go now, this is the one we finish on. Dun, 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 dun.
I know. That's always the way. They never learn it, any of them.
The Waterloo, we all hope Niamh knows the words.
They actually told us they weren't going to show that one. They just said the certain
really?
ones that they actually said that wasn't going to be. So we were all very chill because we thought that was just like for the audience that was there. That's hilarious.
It did look very relaxed now, I have to say, Niamh. Very relaxed.
Everybody was enjoying themselves because they thought they weren't on the fucking TV. Sorry,
never believe a TV producer. Never.
No, never. Thankfully, I looked like I knew what I was doing, so that's all right.
Well, do you know what, though? I watched the Eurovision and I have forgotten how much I enjoy watching the Eurovision when I watch the Eurovision.
Yeah,
because the
brilliant.
voting is absolutely insane. And that whole thing about like how the text vote just changes everything halfway through. I mean, it was very exciting. The one thing I didn't understand was Israel.
Oh, why people were into Israel?
I thought that song was muck. I was just like, there isn't even a melody to this thing.
But like Chanel last year in Spain, she was good for the movement. Like there was a bit of a dance breakdown in the middle of it. I couldn't understand that. Do you know the thing that struck me most about this year's Eurovision is that when you looked at the recap, the recap that they showed several times, when you were voting, and these are and you got the segments of all the songs. The segments they showed, the guys were nearly all singing the same notes in the same key. That's
interesting that you say that, because we were talking about this when we were watching, and you're really at the mercy of that segment because they, for the text vote, because they show it so much. And I thought that the segment they showed for Finland, I didn't think that represents the song well at all.
No, not the best part of it at all. But it didn't matter. The televoters were already in their droves doing it. If he'd done a little bit better on the actual jury vote, he'd have beaten her. I didn't think it was a foregone thing. If the jury had kind of responded more to that, she'd have been toast, which would have been really difficult. So you just can't tell. So the question is, should you have a jury or should you not have a jury? Without the jury, what would have happened there? Finland would have just absolutely creamed the rest of them. That would have been
I think that having a jury that is obviously completely out of touch is really good because everything flips. It's like getting 2 competitions in one.
I know. Yeah, but at the same time, similar songs were up at the top. It wasn't like completely messed, but definitely your fortunes can change hugely when the jury gets involved. And then the public come in and go, what the hell were you watching? I know what I was watching. You have to think about that a little bit. A lot of people who vote on the night as well don't watch the semis. They literally watch the final, and they're watching it for the first time. And a lot of them are young people, so they're there with their phones and their whatever, and they know how to vote the 20 times. And the second I saw Finland, I said the public will vote for that. The kids will be absolutely loving that. If he sells that on the night, it's going to absolutely annihilate everybody else. And sure enough, he did. I loved it. It was like 2 different songs
it was
stuck
great.
Together. But he was committed to it in his
it was brilliant.
He could have been Irish with that green on him, to be fair.
I know, yeah. Yeah, it was very good. I really think that'll probably be a big hit.
Oh, well.
His career is safe. In 30 years' time, he'll do a Sonia.
But how lovely would it have been if
And Lorraine will be furious.
I know. She'll be given the votes. Going, what the hell happened there?
Yeah.
I know. And not being able to say anything. But something fabulous has happened because Sweden win, right? And that is...
Go on.
Next year is the 50th anniversary since ABBA won.
Oh, get out of town.
How amazing will it be next year? We're all thinking, if they're all still alive, will they actually go back on stage? Oh my God.
To do the song again? Oh, wow.
Just saying.
Wow. That'd be great.
So I'm already actively trying to, talk to people about whether they want to send me as part of the delegation. I mean, obviously not to sing. I don't want to sing. I want to go and have a bit of crack.
Be there. Yeah. The other thing we have to talk about, Niamh, right? It's very important that we get to this, is that something happened this morning, which I was astonished by. Again, the fallout from this Eurovision just has me reeling. And I'm not even a Eurovision fan, Niamh, as we know.
Okay, so what happened
Sonia posted a picture of you and her.
Okay.
And said it was like a very rare photograph of them together.
Okay, so I know what photograph this is, even though I haven't seen it, right? And I'll tell you why. Because I have only ever had one photograph taken with Sonia. I've only ever been in the same space as Sonia, apart from performing on the same stage, once. And that was on the steps of one of the hotels in Killarney. And somebody said, get the two of them together. We make the joke about the fact that we never see the two of you in the same room together. So therefore, they must be the same person singing both songs, right? This was the joke. And so they had this photograph of us. And it
what moron
like
made that joke?
I don't know. But anyway, they photobombed us. That's what it felt like. It was like, I was like, if I remember rightly, I was very startled looking in the photograph. Because it's not that I didn't know who she was. I knew who she was. But it was like, what happened there? It literally happened that fast. There was no conversation. There was nothing. That's it. And which is funny because she's quite a chirpy girl. I can't believe that there was no conversation, but yeah, that's the only time I actually met her outside.
I do think that you would be like great mates if you met each other.
Yeah, but it's very hard when you've crushed somebody's soul. It's very difficult. And to be fair, I wasn't the one who did it. It was the juries that did it, not me.
It was the juries that did it. It was not, Niamh, it was nothing to do with you. The results were none of your business. You did your job. You did it well.
I got up, I sang a song. That was it. 30 years later.
Game over.
Yeah, 30 years later, nothing to say. Nothing to say. So maybe we should duet together. Yeah, I don't know.
Niamh, listen, if she has any sense, there will be a duet request by the end of the week. You could do Enough Is Enough.
Oh, lads,
or what's that one? What was the song? Do you remember Celine Dion and Barbara Streisand did it? And oh my God. You could tell like they absolutely despised each other when they were singing it. What was it?
Were they trying to out-sing each other the whole way through? What was that?
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, what was it called? Tell him that the sun and moon.
No. Actually, there's only one song that we can do. I Know Him So Well. Now, there's an iconic song.
Oh, that would be Niamh.
I know.
It'd be number one.
But
Niamh,
yeah, can you imagine?
Who do we talk to?
I don't know who we should talk to.
Have your people talk to her people.
Okay. Maybe Simon Cowell, but because he was involved in both of us at that time. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's the way forward.
Oh, yeah. Text Simon. Say, listen, you're going to, you'd be open to doing something.
I know.
Some people got in touch. Actually, we should read these because it'll probably be too far on from the Eurovision by the time we do the next one.
Okay, go on.
So let me see. Shaz Mataz got in touch and she said, I just saw a clip of Hollyoaks on TV. They have Sonia turn up and sing at a Eurovision party. I think we missed a trick there. We could have campaigned to get Niamh singing at the Eurovision party in Fair City. Because dreams come true, Niamh. Dreams come true.
Well, I would definitely take that call.
Again, another opportunity that you're open to a conversation.
Lost.
We also have one from Adele. Now, Adele says, hi, Niamh and Gearóid. I was howling laughing at Sonia at the interval. Of course, the year she sang was on the back of the dancers' jackets, 93. And I just said, yeah, you wish, babe.
That's hilarious.
I know the UK kindly offered to host the Eurovision on behalf of the Ukraine. However, the night seemed to be all about the UK and not much participation from the Ukraine. Woo!
Well,
and another thing, wasn't it very convenient that the UK song was on last? We all know that the last song on is more memorable than, say, the first or the middle. I loved the podcast. You're both gas crack. From Adele, from Meath, a mum of three with rows of washing on the line, Niamh.
Oh, I've had several texts. I had a girl who got a personal best of about 6 recently. I've gone to my happy
I have to
place.
Say, fair play to Adele. Because I do like what Adele has done, which is without any sort of evidence, she has flung around a million conspiracy theories. And that's my vibe.
Initially,
me and Adele operate at the same speed.
Yeah, originally I was wondering, was it the Adele? But no, it's okay.
Well, look, you never know, Niamh. Graham clearly
listens.
He must know Adele. Look.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe he's recommended it to her.
These are the circles that we move in these days, Niamh. We just have to accept it. It's none of our business. Massive celebrities are big fans of our show. There's nothing we can do. None of our business.
So I have a question, right? Well, I'm just going to say this about what Adele said, right? Is they select the where you are in the program, basically like they do the FIFA World Cup, right? They take them out of a big bowl and it's all adjudicated. It's very serious.
We also choose our Chris Kindle the way they choose the Eurovision vote, and I have fiddled that Chris Kindle many times, so I wouldn't believe that for a second, Niamh.
Remind me never to do a
But the other thing I will say is this Eurovision, right? It made me realise that there is a formula to writing a Eurovision song. They have to start where like somebody's sitting on the floor with their shoes off, just withering. A bit like and then by the end they're like it's like at the end it's like big constipated growls and like a wall of fire.
There was a lot of roaring.
And you just need to get from A to B. There was a lot of roaring, Niamh. And it was also like, this is the key it's in, so I'm just going to keep shouting this note on and on and on.
Yes, but actually there were several songs that had the same note.
Some of it was a bit like, Chat GPT, write a Eurovision song, please.
Yes.
I think there's a bit of AI involved there.
Would you like to watch it sometime with me?
I totally would, Niamh. Do you know what? Like, I'd forgotten how much I enjoy, because every year I go like, oh, here we go, the Eurovision again. Okay, so we can't, because we were supposed to do something on Saturday night, and then my other half was like, no, it's Eurovision. I was like, oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But obviously I was going to watch for you, Niamh, because the box was set.
Yeah, sure.
But,
sure. Fast forward to it.
But I enjoyed it so much. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, let's watch it together next year.
That would be good fun. I'd love that.
Like a live stream.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing Anthem next Eurovision.
Yeah. Not for another 30 years, Niamh.
Yeah, no, it's Paul and Charlie's year next year. 2 hairy men giving the Irish vote next year. And then,
come on.
Or maybe they'll get Michael Flatley in.
Paul and Charlie. We've talked about Paul and Charlie, Niamh.
I know, I love them.
No. I mean, they're lovely people. It's a great song. They sing it very well. But, it's not, it's a bit too Simon and Garfunkel when what we want is Dana International. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
it was like at the point of Eurovision where people were like, they were very much something for the dads.
Oh, no. I loved it as a wee song.
They were. It was a lovely song. I'm not saying anything about it, but I'm just saying that I feel like that Ireland was like, They were hoping they weren't going to win. It's Paul and Charlie's next year. Brilliant. Well done. Frances Ruffelle should have won it. She should have won it.
Again? What is it? You were born in the wrong country. That's what's wrong with you. You need to move to the UK because you don't seem to have any time for any of us.
You do a fab version of Lonely Symphony.
Well,
you should do it on your. That's my request now for when you start next year is that you do Lonely Symphony.
Well, I'm going to start with. I'm not sure which way I'm going to do it next year. I'm either going to go from the most recent back to 93. Or I'll, because obviously I'll have to do the next 31 songs.
Oh, yeah.
Can you believe today I'll have done 38 songs in a row? Now, are you not proud of me that I did that?
Niamh, before we go, I just want to say how phenomenally proud I am of you. Because to get you to post anything to Instagram, I mean, you've no idea how difficult it is. Because just... For the listener, she will say to your face, absolutely, I'll post that, send it through. I'll do that immediately. The second you send it through, never appeared. What? Nothing. Never. No, what? I never sent it. Niamh's, it's like a black hole of information. Maybe I have the wrong number for you, Niamh. Maybe I'm just sending them all to the wrong people. But,
I'm terrible. No, but I'm trying.
So I thought this will last a week.
No, I did manage it. 38 days today. This is my last day.
I'm very impressed.
I mean, I wanted to lie in a dark room.
You need to replace them now and every day talk to us.
Oh, okay. I have to talk to you every day. In what way?
Insta stories. Hi, this is what I'm doing today.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, by the end of the year, you'll be having 50 grand collabs with brands. I swear to God, there'll be no stopping you.
Like Kerrygold. Maybe we'll get Kerrygold after all. That'd be good, wouldn't
it? Well, maybe, Niamh, maybe. But we've done our best. We've done, we can't say we haven't tried and they've been very clear.
So what happens on the day, the day that I go in to have a mammogram or something? Do I have to post that? Or is it like because I don't do, exciting things every day, Garrod. I'm not like you. You have an exciting life.
No, but it's just the ordinary stuff. I don't know. Everything I post is very ordinary. No, you just, we want the ordinary stuff because, Niamh, that's why we love you. You're the people's princess.
Well, I can hardly wait for that. That's okay. Well, I promise I'm going to post something every day, some way, whatever it is. I have a nice little post all lined up for tomorrow based on the prep for the actual vote giving out. I have a couple of pictures and things. So I was going to create a reel, so I'll do that tomorrow. And then I do want to catch up because a few people were disappointed I didn't cover certain songs during that run. So I might do one of them once a week, maybe, if people were up for that. But they'd have to request it. But clearly Frances Raphael is next year because that's after.
Ruffelle, Niamh.
Ruffelle,
I mean, she only got 3 points. There's no reason you should know her name. There's no reason. But I'm just saying, be a fab. You do a fab version.
I know. And my friend Sarah says to me today, would you not do an album of Eurovision? I said, lots of people have done that. It's not necessary for me to do it yet. No.
The people, we want stuff now. We want songs. Do you know what? I'm this is the conversation now. Before the next Agony Rants record, this will be one of those ones where I absolutely talk and berate Niamh before she goes in to record the podcast that she's absolutely exhausted for the two records. She barely says anything.
That's so you can be funnier.
So we'll have one of them. Yeah, we'll have a career session now next time.
Okay.
But I mean, you probably won't be available to do Agony Rants anymore because you're going to do a duet with Sonia. The whole thing's going to take off and we're never going to see it again.
No, that's never going to happen. I will never choose Sonia over you. I wouldn't, and I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't feel as secure that you would do, if the roles were reversed, that you would make the same choice. But I would never choose Sonia over you.
Niamh, You'll Never Stop Me Loving You is an absolute banger. We can't take it away.
Well, I know. I could see it would be difficult for you, but you'd have to pick which redhead you felt was going to represent you best, just saying.
Well, I'm going straight on Instagram now when we finish. And straight away I'm going to go and suggest it to Sonia. I'm just going to see, Sonia, listen, babes. Seriously. Come on. I mean, what are you going to do now? Is that it? You've done the Eurovision twice? What's going to happen now? No. Back in the pop charts. You and Niamh. Yeah. Number 1. I know him so well.
I can actually
I'm manifesting. I wish I had the cameras on so I could see how your horrified face.
No, it's not horrified. I can just, I can imagine the response to that. It's not going to be as positive as you think. I feel.
Niamh, we've spoken about this before. The revolving door of relevance that comes with Eurovision.
Very
Sonia,
true.
she's done the Eurovision now, and next week she's going to go, what am I going to do for the rest of the year? And that's when she's going to start sniffing around panto offers. The two of you, you'd be amazing.
We could play the ugly sisters, couldn't we? The red-haired sisters in panto together, could we?
Absolutely not, Niamh. Miscast.
You know me, I always want to be evil. The ugly sisters are not evil enough. Sorry, we're off book here now. So, did you enjoy it?
I did, Niamh. I'm Eurovision back.
You're Eurovision back, great. So next year,
I've returned to the fold.
Next year we're either going to be in Sweden with ABBA, or we're going to be watching it here, throwing popcorn on the screen.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. We're watching it together next year. Well, be it here or in Sweden.
Yes. Whatever needs to happen, that we make that happen.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I'm making the calls.
Sending you loads of love, Niamh, and I look forward to seeing you in the flesh next time.
In the flesh. Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.